Oh, viewers, you are welcome to our today's lesson. So, in this lesson, we'll be talking about what quadratic equation, and in that quadratic equation, we'll be centrally what on the formula method. So, we'll be learning how to use formula method to solve what quadratic equation. And don't forget, our formula method was derived from what completely what square method. So, this lecture was prepared and presented by Learner's Test Group. Please don't forget to like and share our videos. Visit our webpage, our Facebook page, and our Twitter page. So, quadratic formula. The general quadratic equation is this. Don't forget, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So, using complete square method, we arrive at what it is. If you don't know how we arrive at this formula method, please check what our video that talk about what complete square method. You see how we are able to what to derive this from what complete to what square method. The above is term general formula or what almighty formula. The quadratic formula is mostly used when quadratic equation cannot be factorized. So at times it might be difficult for you to factorize the equation, or you were not taught to use graphical method, or maybe you are not having graph, or is we are unable to use what completely square method to solve it. Then it means the easiest method among all the method in solving quadratic equation is using what formula method. You can definitely use it to solve any question on what formula method. So we have x equals minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by what 2a. So example 1. We are told to solve the quadratic equation 5x squared minus 6x minus 3 equals 0 using what formula method. Don't forget this is what my general equation. So from this general equation, I will compare it with this and bring out my a, bring out my b, and bring out my c. So compare this to this, you see that a equals 5. A equals 5, and compare this to this, you see that b equals minus 6, and compare this and this, you see that c equals what minus 3. So using formula method, you recall our formula x equals minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by a. So I will remove, I have minus, so this is minus. I will remove b and substitute the value of b minus 6, then plus or minus root. I have b square, so I have open bracket minus 6 is my b, then square minus 4, a is 5, and c is what minus 3, divided by 2, a is what 5. So this will give me, we have minus 6. So here we have what, don't forget here is supposed to be minus 6, so I have minus times what. So I will have what minus times minus will give me plus, then I will have what 6 plus or minus root minus 6 square will give me 36. So minus times minus will give me plus, 4 times 5 will give me 20, times 3 will give me what 16. That equals, I will have 6 plus or minus 36 plus 6 will give me what 96, divided by 2 times 5 will give me 10, which is what my 10 here. The equals, I will have 6 plus or minus root 96 is this 9.79 approximated to what to 3 decimal places. So from there I will take the first one positive, so I will have a 6 plus 9 point this divided by 10, or I will use one of what negative 6 minus 9.797 divided by 10. So this will give me what 1.58, or why this give me what minus 0.38. Example number 2. I was told to solve this equation 6x squared minus 17x plus 12 equals 0 using what formula. So comparing this to my what equation, my a is 6, my b is minus 17, and my c is plus 12. So I will write what my equation. This is what my general equation, my formula, or my, you call it what almighty formula. We have what x equals minus b is what minus 17, so plus or minus root b square, so I have what? Open bracket minus 17 square, then minus 4. A is what? 6, and C is what? 12. From there, I have minus and minus to give me plus, so 17 plus or minus root. Minus 17 square give me what? 289. Then minus 4 times 6 times 12 is going to give me what? 288. Divide by 2 times 6, and we have what? 12 equals. Then from here we have what? 17 plus or minus root 289 minus 288, and we have what? 1 divided by what? 12 equals root 1 will still give me 1, so I have what? 17 plus or minus 1 divided by what? 12. So S equals 17 plus 1 divided by 12, or 17 minus 1 divided by what? 12. So it should give me 17 plus 1, and we have 18 divided by 12, or I will have 17 minus 1, I will have 16 divided by 12. So 18 divided by 12, you can break it down. By break it down, I have what? One number 1 all over what? 2, which is the same thing as what? 3 over what? 2. Or 16 over 12, I broke it down, I have what? One number 1 all over 3, which is same as what? 4 over 3. So this and this represent what? Solution to this what? Equation. Example number 3. I have what? N square minus 3n minus 10 equals 0. So I was told to use what? Formula method. Now I will compare this to my what? General equation. I will see that a is 1. Don't forget I'm having x here, but it means if I want to compare it with this one is n, this one is n. So from here a is 1, b is minus 3, and c is minus 10 equals 0. So from here a1, b minus 3, c minus 10. Recalling my general what? Equation, which is 1 minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So I will have minus, what is b? 3. I have minus 3 to be b plus or minus root b square. So I have what? Minus 3 square minus 4. A is 1 and c is what? Minus 10. Divided by 2 times a is 1. I will have this equals minus times minus will give me plus. So I have 3 plus or minus root minus 3 square will give me 9. Minus times plus times minus, I will have it to be plus. Then 4 times 1 is 4 times 10 is 40 divided by what? My 2. Then from here we have my x equals 3 plus or minus 9 plus 40 will give me 49 divided by 2 equals 3 plus or minus root 49 will give me 7 divided by 2. So I have 3 plus 7 divided by 2, or 3 minus 7 divided by 2. So 3 plus 7 will give me 10 divided by 2, which will give me 5. 3 minus 7 will give me minus 4 divided by 2, which will give me what? Minus 2. So this and this represent what? The solution to the what? Quadratic equation. So we have come to the end of this section. Hope the lesson was beneficial. Please like and share our videos, and don't forget to comment below. Take your quiz to proceed to the next lesson. Thanks.